Hi there, gardening gals and guys. I'm Laisha.
And I'm Sarah. Welcome back to Vego Garden. Today we are going to install a couple of our worm composters. So these worm bins, worm composters, you may have seen something like this before. This allows you to worm compost or vermicompost right inside your existing garden bed. This garden bed right here is a 17-inch 10-in-1 arranged in the 4x8 configuration, so it's gonna fit 2 worm composters. We have ordered worms. They're happy, healthy, and munching on some food scraps in this bucket, and we've pre-dug some holes. So what you'll wanna do when you get your worm composter in the mail, you will see it's a little tapered down the side. So you're gonna wanna dig a hole that's closer to the top size than the bottom size of this bin, right in your garden bed. And you'll nestle this puppy in here. Thank you. And then you can take off the lid. And so that's your first step. You're just gonna dig a hole that fits your composter. You will see a notched edge on the front here. You don't want your soil to pass this top edge because these holes help give oxygen to your worms. They're of course living beings. They need oxygen and sunlight just like you and I do. So you only want to fill the soil to this edge. So once your hole is dug, you can fill back up around here, and that's what we're gonna do next. There you go. Excellent job. Okay. So for this worm composter, your next step is to add just a little bit of soil back into the bottom of the worm composter. Your worms, you know, they need a healthy environment. They need some moisture to live in along with their food scraps. So you'll just put a couple of inches of loose soil in the bottom, give them a nice little home. Perfect.
A little more?
A little more.
All right.
Perfect. I think we can add some worms.
Woohoo, let's get them.
Oh my gosh. So what we have in this box are a variety of worms called red wrigglers. Not all worms are the same. You have lots of different types of worms. These are different from earthworms. Red wrigglers are perfect for composting your food scraps. So when you're using a worm composter, this is what you want to order. You can get these at a lot of places online. So I don't know if you can tell. Maybe we get a little close up here.
Oh yeah, right there. There they go.
You get a nice big clump of worms in here. There are hundreds of worms inside this bin right now. They're all kind of buried in the bottom, keeping away from the heat and breaking down some of the food that we gave them. So we're gonna put some of this inside our worm bins. All right. And you don't have to be too crazy, you know, just be a little gentle. They are worms. They'll tear apart. They're all over this paper towel.
You want to put this group of guys in?
Yeah, throw them in there.
Cool.
There you go.
Have fun, little guys.
Have a nice life.
Welcome to your new homes.
They should be so happy in here. All of our garden waste and kitchen waste, anything organic is going to go in here with our new little friends. They're gonna break this down into really nutritious worm castings, which we will spread throughout this entire garden as a natural fertilizer. Worm castings are so beneficial for your plants. I put some worm castings on my watermelon beds this summer and my harvest was crazy. It was just so numerous and my watermelons were huge and juicy. And that's because they got tons of nutrition from our little worm castings here. Look at them having a little worm party.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so our worms are all in their cozy new home. The last step is we just need to give them a little bit of moisture. I'll let you do that. So just a little bit, they don't need too much. There you go.
A little bit in that spot there. I don't want it to be too dry.
We're gonna cover these guys back up with their lid. Since they have air holes on the side, this is not going to impact their oxygen availability. They'll still be able to breathe in here, but this keeps them from getting roasted in the heat. So we'll just throw this on there. And it just snaps right on the front. And then when you are done in your kitchen, you have kitchen scraps, maybe you've turned a garden bed and you're taking extra plants out, this is the perfect place to come dump your scraps and feed your worms. When your worms are done digesting some of the organic product inside their composter, you can lift the bed of worms up and worm castings will be on the bottom of the bed. You can scoop those out, distribute them amongst all of your beds. And then the added benefit for this bed that has the composter buried is the holes in the side will allow the liquid byproduct from the casting making process to seep throughout the bed. So all of these plants here are going to get a little extra boost as well. So that's worm composting. It's pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
And fun.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. We'll tune in next time and happy gardening.
We'll see y'all. Bye.